Hey guys, it's Deepesha and today we're going to be talking about scheduling. Scheduling of skincare. How do you schedule or schedule your skincare according to what ingredients you're using and what products you're using? It gets very difficult when you're new to skincare and when a lot of influencers are talking about so many different active ingredients like vitamin C, retinols, acids, glycolic acid, lactic acid, salicylic acid. What do you use? When do you use it? Is a very big question that arises in anyone's head when they're starting out with active ingredients. Another thing is that when you mix up a lot of active ingredients, what happens is that they start reacting on your skin and your skin gets very irritated and very inflamed. So you need to understand that there is a particular way of using these active ingredients, and if you schedule them properly, they will all be very effective without giving you any harsh reactions because of them mixing together. So for that, you really need to understand what active ingredients are, what type of ingredient you're using on your skin, and what is to be used together and what is not to be used together. And we're going to go over how to schedule your skincare properly. So without any further ado, let's get started with this video. Alright, so let's point out what active ingredients I'm going to talk about which are highly reactive with other active ingredients. So we have vitamin C, AHA, BHAs, and we have retinols in skincare which are highly reactive with each other. So you need to understand how to schedule them properly and how to make sure you use them in the correct way so you get the best benefits without having any reactions on your skin. So the first ingredient we're going to talk about is vitamin C. Any vitamin C serums if you're using, any vitamin C creams if you're using, I would suggest you to use them in the morning time. And if you're using like a balm or something of vitamin C and you have to use it at night, do not use it with any other acids or retinols with it. So I would keep one particular time for vitamin C. So usually I use vitamin C during my days. I like to use vitamin C in serum form and I use them in the daytime. Next we have acids, which is AHAs or BHAs, and in that we have glycolic acid, lactic acid, salicylic acid. And in these acids, if you want to know more about these acids, a little bit more theory about these acids, I'll link a video right up here that I have created with complete information about these acids. So do have a look in that video as well. Now let's talk about acids. What acids do is that they remove the glue that is holding all the skin cells together and they slowly melt it off so that all the cells start getting off from your skin. That is what acid's main job is. And salicylic acid, in the other hand, is something that is used to clarify pores. So it is oil soluble, so any kind of oil that is sitting inside your pores, it will melt it and it will get rid of it. And I highly recommend acids to be another ingredient that is to be used alone and not with any other harsh active ingredients. Next we have retinol. Retinol or retinoid or any sort of vitamin A creams are also to be used alone. Try and not use them with vitamin C, definitely not. With acids, sometimes it's okay to use vitamin A with acids, but I would still recommend you to not use it because you don't want to take any kind of risk with your skincare. So now that we know not to mix up these ingredients during your skincare, how do you use it? How do you, if you have 3 different products with these things and you want to start using it, how do you schedule skincare according to what is supposed to be used? So what I normally do is I use vitamin C in the daytime. So you have one ingredient that goes up in the daytime, you can use it every single day in the morning and it will be perfect. Next we have acids and retinols. How do you use acids and retinols in your skincare schedule? Now any kind of acid is something I want to use only once or twice a week, so I would leave 2 days for it, leaving 2 or 3 days gap in middle. So we have a week right here and I would use acids only once or twice a week, not more than that. So I would put acids right here at Tuesday and Saturday. So we have Tuesday and Saturday for acids, and then the rest of the week we can use our retinols. Now retinol is something you can use daily, you should be using daily if you want very good results. So you want like a regular use of retinol because then you will start seeing results from retinol. So what I would do is use retinol for the rest of the week, and only one day of the week, I will leave for nothing. So you don't want acids, you don't want retinol, you don't want vitamin C. The whole day will be blank where I don't use any active ingredients and I will let my skin breathe. Let my skin heal itself and not torture it with more ingredients. So you want to keep one day like that just for your skin to heal. And in that day, I will only use a basic cleanser, something moisturizing, something calming, and very good ingredients like vitamin E, Centella asiatica, and things like that that will just calm my skin down and they will add a lot of moisture into my skin. So this is how I would particularly schedule my week. So now that it's clear, we have a vitamin C for the daytime, and twice a week we use an acid, and the rest of the week we use retinols, leaving one day only for letting the skin breathe, where you use good ingredients that hydrate your skin, that add beneficial in nutrition to your skin, and that also have repairing factors to itself. And so that's how you have a complete idea of how to use your skincare when you have too many active ingredients and you don't know what to do. This is how you should schedule your skincare. Now, another thing I want to talk about, when I did my dot and key chemical peel video, a lot of questions were about moisturizers and face washes that you can use with them. Now, I can understand it can get very tricky when you're already using something like a salicylic acid face wash, and you already have like a salicylic acid or glycolic acid night gel or something like that. Then can you use that with chemical peels? That is the biggest question I've been getting, and I understand that it's very, very difficult when you start out. It gets very confusing. So what I usually recommend you to do is, instead of using anything that has salicylic acid or anything that has glycolic acid, use something that is very basic. So for your face wash and for your moisturizer, use something that is basic and hydrating. So normally what I'm doing right now is I'm using the simple facial wash that is very simple, that has not like that barely has, that has no acids in it, that has nothing, no harshies, no active ingredients in it. And for the moisturizer and the toner, I have this one, the Innisfree Bija skin toner. This one I've just started trying out, but I'm really liking it. Or I use the Face Shop Chia seed toner. I use the Pond's moisturizer, super light gel moisturizer. It has no acids or anything like that. I use the Klairs Midnight Blue Calming Cream. Now, I'm not saying that I've used all of these together. I'm just saying these are the options that I go for face wash, toner, and cream afterwards. So because this is very basic, you can use it with any of the other active ingredients. So you can use this for morning and night and just change the active ingredients, those things. And that one day I spoke to you guys about, where you are just adding like very good ingredients in your skin and there's nothing, no acids, no vitamin C, no retinol on that day. That day you only use these products. Don't use any of the other serums that I mentioned. So I hope I made sense. I know it's very confusing when you start using skincare. Trust me, when I started, it was like all over the place. I used to use vitamin C serum and then retinol on top of it and then something else on top of that. And my skin just used to flare up a lot because I didn't know what goes with what. But now that I've broken it down for you guys, I just hope this makes sense and it's helpful for you guys. And if you have any questions, let me know in the comments down below. I'm always replying to all the comments, even if it's at 1 o'clock in the night, because God knows I'm awake till 4 in the morning. I reply to all of your comments. So dil khol ke let me know in the comments below if you have any questions. I will always be happy to answer. Other than that, please follow me on Instagram. I talk about products all the time. I talk about a lot of products that I'm trying, in the phase of process of trying. If do I like, do I not like, what are my first impressions, everything I talk about on Instagram. Go ahead and follow me over there. We do a lot of nighttime skincare routines and we do a lot of eye makeup looks and so many things. Just 1-minute videos or IGTVs. I do a lot of that on Instagram. Go ahead and follow me on Instagram and I will see you guys there. Alright, so that brings us to the end of this video. In my description box, I have linked down all of the products that I'm currently using or liking for different categories. So you can go and have a check. You can go ahead and have a check in that description box and you will get all the information about the products I've been liking for every single step of the skincare routine. Other than that, if you like this video, give this video a thumbs up. Also do subscribe to my channel and click that bell icon right next to it. And I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.
Me brinda, quería casarme.